What's up, you guys? It is Agile here, back in Battlesector. Thank you so much for the support that you guys have been showing to me on this playthrough here. We are the T'au, and this is for the greater good. And we are about to hammer out the killing blow on the Imperial Guard here. So you can see we have have them weak. My goodness, I almost choked there. We control about half of this world right now, assuming this is the entire planet. And yes, I have heard some cool things coming for this game. A lot of things in the works, which is cool. I've heard the Chaos Race is going to be breaking out here pretty soon, hopefully. And yeah, I don't know. The devs seem pretty passionate about it. So thanks again for the support, guys. Let's go ahead and... So this is their actual base here, by the way. This is the Astra Militarum base, the Imperial Guard base. And we have 2 action points here. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and see what they got here. Ooh, okay, so they did bump up to 1490 here, which is fine because we are about double that in power. So let's see what this is. We have not fought one of their bases yet, so maybe there's going to be some crazy trick that's going to kill our whole army off. I don't know, but hopefully not. But yeah, I appreciate your guys' support on this series here. It's been a ton of fun. You know, I've been really enjoying this game. I really wasn't sure, you know, when I decided to throw this game up on the channel here. Obviously, it's a fantastic turn-based game, but it's not very popular, so I was a little bit wary about it, but you guys have been showing a lot of love for it, so I appreciate that a lot. I thought it was going to load there. Little gear stopped for a second. I got nervous. But yeah, so thanks, guys. I appreciate that. We are nighttime. This is, in fact, the Imperial Guard base here, so... Taking a look around here, let's scope out our battlefield a little bit. In true T'au fashion here, getting a sense of what we need. So, okay, so they have 45 remaining, 2155. Is that us? 45 remaining? I don't really know. Target is 100, and they have several points to capture here. So we are going to have to push up quickly. We do have the units to do that. Well, we have all mech suits. We probably should have reinforced before we even came in here, but we should be good. Yeah, look at this army. I mean, this is a nice army right here of mechs, and I guess we have a tank as well in there, but mostly stealth suits, some crisis suits. I mean, mechs, right? So let's go ahead and proceed here. And again, we are attacking them, so...
serve the greater good.
I serve the greater good. Let's grab our one Riptide here. I don't know where their enemies are going to be. I don't know if they're already spread out around the map. So we're going to push up quickly, but also with caution.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get our men up there. I do wish that we could also boost things like our hammerheads here. If you guys know in the lore... pretty much all T'au vehicles and suits can boost up, at least to some degree. Even hammerheads can, in fact, boost up into the air and fly, which is kind of cool. Alright, so our commander here, I kind of want to keep him a little safer here, obviously. And then our Riptide here, I just don't know where their enemy is going to be coming from here quite yet because we're moving first. So, which is completely fine. Again, we're just going to be moving up a little bit here. Getting into position. I think I actually want to bring this up here. And does this have a cooldown 5 turn? Invisible for 5 turns? Yes, I don't want to burn it quite yet. Pretty much everything's going to have a move order yet here. I just want to kind of turn this guy a little bit there. So there are several different places where they could come from here. And a number of places we have to capture here. So some of them are pretty far away as well. So we're going to end our turn here.
Ambush ready.
Ambush ready. Okay, so they're moving from this side over here, this corner, opposite corner, which makes sense, right? By the way, guys, if you hear some weird gnawing sounds or you know, something like that, it's not me. I gave a new bone to my dog here, so he is, and it's frozen, so he might be making all kinds of weird noises. I don't know. But, yeah, so it's not me. I'm not gnawing on anything. But yeah, so they are coming from the opposite corner here, which is fine. I do hear some sort of tracked vehicle there. The way it sounded, probably a Chimera would be my guess. Hopefully no big tanks, but we are prepared for big tanks. We do have the firepower to handle that as well.
Scanner picking up movement.
Scanner picking up movement. Alright, so it didn't look like they had anything super close to us, so we're gonna get a little more aggressive here as well.
Moving.
Yes.
On our way.
We need to keep the pressure up here. We do have unlimited turns, and of course it is still 0 to 0,
Yes.
but I do want to use the power of
Positioning.
a fast strike here. Okay, our broadside still waddling. There we go. Okay, and I think actually, should we keep him facing that way? Let's
This will bring us closer to victory.
turn him that way. We do have a pretty good perception here of the battlefield. A nice wide view here. Go ahead and overwatch and confirm.
Slow them down.
We're getting a little spread out, but not too terribly here.
Outside the visual range.
And yeah, they automatically control all those points. So I'm guessing we have to control all the points as well. And yeah, I get to 100 points, and I'm not sure if they can actually deny us points in it. I'm guessing they gain points just from killing it. Oh, this is a siege. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't looking at that. So yeah, this is a siege. So they pretty much are just here to prevent us from taking their points, and we are here to take all their points. Or wipe their army out completely, one of the two. So siege modes are actually very, very fun as well to play, especially as the defenders. I love doing that, and especially with the Imperial Guard too. Super, super fun to park your tanks and give them a bunch of guard support.
Serve the greater good.
Okay, and then I do want to just kind of move up here for right now, because we should be able to, yeah, use up all of our action points, but that's fine with our crisis suits here. And then once we're here, we can go ahead and capture, which takes 2 turns on this, because it is a siege. So basically it gives the defenders a chance to push up here.
Stealth team. Reporting in.
Okay, we have enemy armor here. So let's go ahead and move up here for right now, and let's grab our hammerhead. Okay, I do want to turn here. And let's actually, can we do a 100% chance? 79%. We got to move up 1. And let's turn here. 100% chance to hit. Let's smoke him.
Heavy weapons firing.
Beautiful. 323 HP gone. Perfect. All right. Now we do actually have our broadside back here too. They can move right up here on the other side of this rock. Waddle, man. Waddle. Get up there. All right. And now we're going to hopefully smoke this Chimera down to nothing.
You command.
Beautiful. Ooh. Oh, perfect. So blew that up with a squad inside of it. So that was really, really nice. If you do hear that weird little bloop sound, it is my auto clipping stuff for me. And I love it. I love that auto clip. But they are moving up from this way. I will put my
On our way.
stealth suits up here just to overwatch that way. And we're going to probably grab our crisis suits. I'm not sure which direction they're going to come from here. They're mostly moving around up in here, so I'm guessing the majority of them are going to probably come down this way. So we'll probably grab our crisis suits, move up there as well. And our commander can scout this way, along with our ghost keel and our riptide on this side as well. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. All right. So now we can go ahead and overwatch again.
Ambush ready.
Ambush ready. Again, we're capping this. So we'll have 1 turn left there, I believe.
Scanner picking up movement.
Okay, they're still out of range for the most part. We do have these guys here, which are Karskins, so nasty troops, hot shot, las guns. So yeah, so they are going to do some damage to us here, but nothing too crazy. There's only, what is there, 4 of them? Yeah, 5 of them, okay.
More targets approach.
All right. I might have just messed up my camera. The camera's still finicky, but it is what it is, right?
More targets
So yeah, they're just basically moving around back here, probably organizing their men. They just lost their frontline unit here to our ambush, which is nice, of 2 railguns. So again, we do have the power to take out armor, that's for sure. Actually speed them up a little bit here, because they're taking forever moving around in the back there.
Movement.
Oops. There we go. All right. So now we'll grab our crisis suits. We're gonna hammer them with those and wipe them out completely. No, we didn't wipe them. Wow, they're still alive. All right, can we get some shots in? Out of range. That is kind of a load. Let's get our stealth suits moving though. They shouldn't be out of range anymore, and we might have enough to blast them down. Okay, they do end up having one left here, which I'm not overly concerned about.
Repositioning.
I think we are going to move up our tanks and stuff here. Grab our pulse carbine, and he can do a little shoot-ski there. And thank you for killing him. I got worried there for a minute.
Artillery standing by.
I'm not really sure where I want to put the Riptide here. I think we're going to move him up here. He's got plenty of cover on this side here. Yeah, he's got plenty of cover there.
I will not fail.
And if anything tries to cross here, he'll take it out. We'll grab our commander, move him up a little bit, grab our other Riptide, move him up. Our Ghost Keel can also move up. We're going to kind of split our force up here a little bit. I usually don't like to do that, but we are the T'au, so if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be us.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and actually get our units up here. Beautiful. All right, and then with that, we can actually see that a lot of their units here. So we have a ton of Cadian shock troops again. They're not going to do much to our mechs or our stealth suits, to be honest. And we'll capture this turn next as well here, or next turn as well. So let's go to Overwatch. I don't know what we're doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got a beautiful little, ooh, double. Triple. Beautiful. Huh, feel bad for them.
Scanner picking up movement.
Yeah, they've got a lot of infantry. Which is unfortunate for them, because they're not going to be able to do anything to most of our mechs. Doesn't even appear like they're really moving around that much. We may just crush them here ultimately, like completely wreck them. I'm not sure. I don't want to be overconfident because that'll get us killed, but... And yeah, if you guys are into this campaign, I guess if you want to see a different faction once we finish this campaign, just let me know. We can definitely keep this going here. If you guys want to see a different faction or a playthrough of the campaign, there is a campaign where you play as the Blood Angels, of course, which is the only Space Marine chapter currently in this game. This game focuses around the Ball campaign, or you know, the tyrannical invasion of Ball. So there's that as well. So we did cap this one point here, which is nice for us. And I think what we're actually going to do, there's a point over here. We'll probably push most of these forces this way and start capping it out. Our Riptide can probably hold most of this by himself here. Go ahead and face him the right way. So immediately, what do we got? Anything crazy here? It's all pretty much Cadians. We're going to pretty much light up the Cadians. Perfect, and we'll give them the plasma rifles as well there. We'll move up our commander here. We'll move up our Ghost Keel. And the Riptide can actually come up and start capping this here. I'm gonna face him the right direction. I'm not sure if the Ghost Keel can really see much as of now, but start capturing that point. And he's gonna be pretty much taken offline there for the time being. I think is how it, yeah, so he's currently, oh, this unit is, where did it go? This unit is currently busy and cannot receive commands. So yep, he is busy there. Let's grab our stealth suit here, which we can of course make go invisible if we really need to. We don't want to block that until we're across. Go ahead and move up a little bit here. Oh, okay. Just gonna drive across there like that. Let's grab our stealth suits here. There's one Karskin left here. Really easy to eviscerate that guy. Alright, now let's get our crisis suits moving here, and we don't actually have to keep men on them, we retain them, so that's nice. They are pushing up some Arcadians here. I'm not overly concerned about that, to be completely honest. We could hit them with that, but probably not worth it. Let's go ahead and Overwatch. We are capturing another point here, so once we have that one, we'll be at 50%. Get a nice overwatch there. The plasma looks nice at night.
I know where you are.
And yeah, guys, definitely go support the devs for this game here, because they did take it over from a separate company, and yeah, I think it's a fantastic game, super underutilized for sure.
More targets approach.
Scanner picking up movement.
Yeah, they must have a ton of units just capped up back here. Not really sure why they're not pushing out. This is a siege. They might be throwing in all their chips for this point right here, which, yeah. Oop, and he missed, which is fine. We're gonna have a nasty surprise for all these poor guardsmen here.
All systems operational.
Gonna be very unfortunate for them.
All systems operational. All systems operational. All systems operational. Shield holding.
Yeah, obviously they shot a lot of rounds at me there. We can see here that they took 0 damage to me, or dealt 0 damage to me. It's just my shield drones are too strong on that Riptide for their las guns to damage. One guy just caught a railgun round. Another guy just caught another railgun round. Kind of like a stored up action point there with the Overwatch. And the shield drones blocking most of that.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Perfect. So let's go ahead and how far can we move up here? We can actually move up pretty far here. I've got some fun surprises for them. We'll hit the flamer on that first unit there. We'll grab our Riptide. We're gonna bring it in here and we're gonna watch the destruction here. Beautiful. And I'll grab the plasma guns, finish off that squad. Awesome. Alright, and then of course our commander here has 2 different rounds, so he can finish them off. And then we can go ahead and dump a bunch of rounds into that one as well. Unfortunately for the Imperial Guard, they are going to pretty much just get mowed down the entire time here, so. And it looks like they have nothing but guardsmen. So these poor guardsmen here are not going to be doing well.
Open fire.
Okay, that's nice. So let's grab our stealth suits here. They can go ahead and move up close here so we can really get some nice damage in. And if you guys have questions or something about some of the lore, just let me know in the comments down below. Because I am a bit of a nerd, and so I should know the answers to a lot of the questions you guys have, especially about the T'au. The cool thing is that maybe just think of that question, by the way, but the cool thing is that the stealth battlesuit teams here, actually these weapons are essentially strong enough to go toe-to-toe with a Space Marine, which is pretty sweet. I mean, that takes quite a bit of power. And if you guys didn't know, on the Hammerheads, these are actually drones in here. They're not just guns. These are drones on the front, and those drones can actually, in the lore, they can pop out and move around, shoot stuff. So, yes. Really, really cool. At least I geek out about it, you know. Yeah, I'd like to just move up more, but really kind of got the slow movers down there, so let's go ahead and end our turn. We'll Overwatch. My guardsmen are going to move all over here. Unfortunately for them, it's going to not do very much.
Enough of this. Enough of this. The enemy has me in their sights.
I do still enjoy watching the guardsmen do their work, though, even if it's against us here. They're not really hurting us, so of course we don't have to be afraid, but blocking every single shot here. Imagine what these guardsmen must feel like here. I mean, you've got all these men, you're like going into it and you're like, wow, we've got like, you know, we've got so many men going in here. I mean, this is a big army, right? And then you get up here and you see this mech coming at you, right? And you're like, all right. You get a little shaken, but you know, we still got our las guns, right? And then you start shooting and it's not even getting through their shield. It's just bouncing off. Well, what do you feel like at that point? I feel like at that point, maybe just give up, right? Like, you know, they've got several different mechs like this. They've got tanks. Your one and only tank, the way it looks here, just got obliterated. And then you're running up here, of course, as a guardsman, and one guy just gets absolutely evaporated by, just eviscerated by a railgun here off of a hammerhead. Pretty crazy. I do really like the Imperial Guard faction, though. They've got so many units here of guardsmen, and I think I am just going to speed it up because it's going to take forever if we don't.
All systems operational.
I mean, they're not doing anything to us anyways, so.
Shield holding. All systems operational. All systems
They can shoot all they want. We have taken 0 damage from that. They are, of course, hurting these a little bit. These are Cadians too. I thought those were Karstens yet. Alright. We can go ahead and grab our Ghost Keel here. We're going to grab our Flamer. And I am going to give them the dual Flamers there. Which I think has worked pretty well. Let's go ahead and move up my T'au Commander a bit here. We're going to go ahead and hose these guys down with the burst cannon. Wipe that squad. Hopefully wipe this squad as well. Not quite. Almost. This Riptide has captured that, so we're going to go ahead and move him up. Going to move up this Riptide. Move up our crisis suits. So this Riptide here can go ahead and kill the last couple people there. We'll turn our camera here for a little bit more cinematic view here.
They're shooting back.
Poor guardsmen. This would not go over well with the Imperials, that's for sure. Somehow our rockets went right through that hill, but or mesa. That's what you'd call it.
Stealth
Mesa.
team reporting in.
Get rid of these guys. And then we'll actually go ahead and move back
On
here.
our way.
Start being a little bit more cheeky here. Crisis battle suits have the fusion, so these must be the flamers here.
Armored support.
A little bit of a micro issue on my part there, but just because I should have had the flamers up closer, but here's what it is.
Taking fire.
Get our broadside up there. Because with the broadside we'll be able to use the smart missile system and launch it in there.
You command.
Yeah, oh, I didn't mean to have that sped up, but it was still nice. And I think that's gonna pretty much be it for our guys here. Yeah, pretty much it. So we're gonna end our turn.
To enter.
Move that stealth suit over and capture that second to last
All
point.
systems operational. Shield holding.
This is the last attempt for the Imperial Guard here. But it is good to know that it is a siege battle on the last one here, because then we know that if we get attacked, that,
They're shooting back.
you know, we'll be able to play a siege match, and we just have to be able to hold up our 1 point, which is cool.
Taking hits. Taking hits.
Doing a little damage here to our crisis battlesuit teams, but our shields are absorbing a lot of it.
Shield holding. All systems operational.
Not sure why they even attempt to keep shooting. I guess that is also lore accurate for the Imperial Guard.
All systems operational.
But it is pretty much a massacre here.
Nothing shall stand
I mean, if we're looking at the actual units here, it's a little unfortunate for them.
Moving to position.
I mean, we are closing in on them. That's, I mean, yeah, we are. It's not looking good for the guardsmen, we'll put it that way. Go ahead and hammer him down. We'll hit this unit. Hit that unit. Grab our commander, move him up here. He's leading this one from the front. We're gonna flame this down, kill off the rest of these. And then we'll switch back to our burst cannon here and hammer them down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and move up to, I think maybe to this point. See what we can get with our flamer here. Oh yeah, we can get a number of them. Yes, unfortunately they are dying. Unfortunately for us, unfortunately for them, they are dying rapidly. They should definitely be pulling back at this point. Because like now we're gonna jump back over there. Okay, I thought I would jump back over there. There we go. Then we will go ahead and turn our camera, grab the flamer, flame down both of these. Which is very, very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our stealth suits here. We're going to move them up here. Start capping this second to last point. Grab our crisis battlesuit here, hammer them out. We're going to keep this stuff back here because it actually needs room to be able to shoot, or space between us and the enemy. We will shoot some drones at them. Just soften them up a bit. I guess one guy a bit. And we should be good. Let's go to end our turn. They could have something serious hiding back there too. Always possible, right? Fog of war. So as I said though, I'm reading through the Damocles book right now, and it is so good. If you have Audible, guys, it's on Audible as well. That's usually how I actually listen to it. When I'm like cooking, or for work when I'm driving, or just doing general chores around the house, I'll throw on my audiobook and just listen up to it. And the Damocles one is such a good book. Actually, I believe it's a collection of different authors and such, but its story is so good. Like, I've been loving it so much. Like, kind of a complex story, but really good. Alright, let's begin to wrap this up, shall we? Unfortunately for the Imperial Guard, this must come to an end. And the best way to do that is with the flamers. Yep. Looks like we're probably gonna end up wiping them maybe before we even take it here. I don't know. Have any movement left? Alright, never mind. We are gonna cap it here. We're riptide back here. Grab our crisis suit. We're gonna go ahead and hammer down on the units that's trying to save their point. Gonna wipe them. They're capping that. Alright.
I'm ready.
Go ahead and shoot at them. Almost wiped them.
They're shooting back.
Alright, we are just about finished with this Imperial Guard base here.
I will slow them down.
I don't presume that they're going to have much to...
Scanner picking up movement.
I know they don't have anything to really handle us. I think they got one squad left, but...
Taking hits.
So, we should hopefully wipe out the Imperial Guard here. Oops. Ugh. Just banging stuff all over the place here.
Ready.
Let's move up our Ghost Keel here.
Armored support. Ready.
We can start dumping in. We can start playing a little more carelessly here just because they've got one unit left. Which is unfortunate for them, but... may even wipe them here.
Taking fire.
We did wipe them. I'm not sure if that's going to give us the win or if we actually have to take all of them. Looks like we might have to take all of it.
Wherever you need me.
Artillery standing by.
Okay, let's move everything up just in case something else would spawn that's crazy. I don't know. It's a video game, so a boss could spawn. Yeah, let's go ahead and end our turn.
Ambush ready.
Yep, so reinforcements have come in here.
Break.
Unfortunately for them, even though we got some reinforcements coming in here, it's not gonna help much.
Picking up possible hostiles.
Yep, that's a victory for us, so let's go ahead and proceed here. And the Tyranid could still put up a threat, but once we wipe out the guard here, we're gonna own for sure half the planet, so and then we'll be able to, I mean, we've been fighting a two-front war at this point for basically the entirety of the game here, so once we eliminate one enemy, we should be pretty much good to go. Yep, so the Imperial Guard is now dead. So let's see here. We didn't lose any units there, which is good. It wants us to do the HQ upgrades here. We have 38. I just don't really need any of it. The ethereals are fine. They do help. I don't want to get ethereals though. I'm trying to do a Farsight playthrough here, so we don't really need to upgrade or reinforce here. We've only got a few points left, so. But there is this point right here, which gives us plus 300 to our army points, which is unclaimed, and that is defended by the Blood Angels. Really? Should we jump into that one too? We're at a half hour right now. Let's do it. We gotta do it. Oh, it's defended by 0, so we just automatically took it. We'll take some of that. Now we actually are at 2,500. They're still at 2,800 though, right? So this gives us an extra 100. This will be an extra 100, so that'll be 200 on top of our 2,500. So we'll be 100 short of what they're at, and this one here would give. Or we already counted that one, so not sure. We'd have to take another one from them, but we will. But I don't know. Should we fight the Chaos here? What do we got here? Chaos or Necron's the way it looks. Or we could just take a neutral point here as well. Let's just claim that. 0 points. So it must just default to Blood Angels there. So we're just gonna go through and claim these ones. Oh, we can't because we're out of action points, but they're defaulted to Blood Angels for 0. But there you go, guys. I think that's gonna wrap this one up. If I do another battle, it's gonna get to be too long. I think I want to keep this one a little shorter here. I've got several things left I gotta do tonight. Including a ton of editing, but yes, we have wiped out the Imperial Guard here. Those poor guardsmen, they didn't stand a chance against all of our mechs, but good for us, right? So if we zoom out on the map here, we control all of this essentially here, so a good portion of the map is ours. For sure the Tyranids are still very strong, which I don't like, but that's fine, you know, it is fine. We'll go over there and wipe out them as well. So the greater good will prevail here. I hope. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button down below. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying this for sure. Leave me some comments if you want to see some upcoming campaigns here or have any suggestions or tips for me in this game. I really appreciate it, guys, and we will catch you in the next one. Later.